Hey guys, Lauren here from Rustic Honey. Welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing a little bit of a you can see like a little ponytail. Hi, down here. Today I'm going to be doing a little bit of a open shelving pantry refresh. This little system has been working well for me over maybe almost a year now, but over the holidays it got a little crazy. So let's do a little January refresh here. I'll show you how I store some of my dry goods, make it look really pretty so it's all, Pinterest perfect, but also functional for our family. So come along with me for some inspiration and hopefully you'll find something for your kitchen too. Well, Happy New Year, friends. I hope that the year is treating you well thus far, and I hope that today's video leaves you inspired, maybe motivated to tackle a space in your home, as January is the perfect month to have a fresh start and refresh some of the spaces in our home. All right, step one is pretty basic. Let's take everything out and get it cleaned up. I always love doing this. It's like a jump start on spring cleaning. Okay, so as I'm running through spaces like this, I think some of the most important things we can think about are the function and our current stage of life. At least for me, having little ones underfoot, it seems like every time I redo this open face pantry, it's different because we're at a different stage with a toddler in the house. I know for certain I cannot put the cereal on the very bottom anymore. Although it's handy for my 7-year-old, it's a little too handy for the almost 2-year-old. So I'm just gonna have to rework a few of those things. So think about your pain points, the functionality, but also how you can make everything accessible, but then beautiful at the same time. So you're gonna wanna keep your most frequently used items at the handiest place to grab. And I know that seems really basic and simple, but you'd be surprised when you stop and you take a look around your kitchen and really look at it closely. You might be surprised at how many things you're making difficult in your day when you could just make something more accessible in your kitchen. Now that we have a plan, I'm just grouping things together on how they make the most sense for my family, categorizing as I go, and making it simple to grab the items I need on the daily. So when I first did this project, I thought I wanted to use a cute little embossed label like this. I had seen this idea on Pinterest, I think, and it looks really cute. I still love that look. I just decided not to do it for my kitchen because I felt like I really liked the look of just seeing what was in the clear containers. It just, I don't know, it seemed more, gave me more like old time farmhouse feels than maybe a new modern farmhouse. But definitely, if you are a label person or you want cute labels, I would definitely recommend these. It's a really inexpensive label maker. You could also do, I've seen people do paint pens, or you could even do like wet erase markers, not dry erase markers, but wet erase markers. Or I've even gotten to the point where I've labeled some of my jars on the bottom before, if it's items that maybe I don't get very often, or I need to make it easy to replace later on. You could just put the labels on the bottom. That way you know what's in every canister, and you still get the pretty clear look on the front. Okay, quick thing about the open storage and different kinds of canisters. I really like to use mason jars most because they're durable, they're cheap. You can always replace them 3 years from now. They're never gonna go out of style. So there's lots of different sizes that you can get as well. The thing with the lids is you can obviously use your normal, the flat lids with the rings. I often repurpose these from our canning essentials in our pantry. But I also have collected some different lids over time that I use, and I think they're perfect for dry goods like this. So these are some little candle lids that I have. They're little galvanized metal lids. They have the screw tops. This little peanut butter lid that's kind of a bronzy color. I think it works great. It's a plastic lid, but it fits a mason jar perfectly for dry goods. I've just repurposed these little metal ones that come on like salsas and things. Someone's playing Paw Patrol in the background, sorry. So anyway, no matter which way you shake it out, there's lots of different lids. Durable, beautiful storage, mason jars are the way to go. Okay, that brings me to step number 5, which is to review and revise. This is where I started probably back in about 2020. And this is where we are today, the big before and after. The point here is to review and revise your systems and your organization because it's a fluid process. Like we discussed earlier, there's always going to be different pain points. You're going to need different things in your home for the season of life that you're in. So this is where I ended up on this project. I love how it turned out. It's so much more organized, clean, and fresh for the new year. I decided to put these drink containers. They're really large and they're hard to store anywhere else, and I thought they're beautiful. I don't use them all the time, but they might as well be on display in our open pantry here. So obviously we have some pasta, but I did the taller pieces up here and I moved cereal to the very top. It's a little bit harder, well, especially when I'm holding a camera, to get it out, but that saves my 2-year-old from grabbing it from the bottom and dumping it every day. So we're gonna go up high with those this time. All right, and then on this shelf, I stick with mostly like our grains and flour and things that I grab all the time. We've got popcorn. I've got some like granola and yogurt add-ins. Then down here, I just keep all my sugars, powdered sugar, brown sugar, regular sugar. And then I have a little bin here that I keep extra lids in, so that if I have extras come out of the dishwasher that don't have a home, or if something needs a lid after we go grocery shopping, then I try to keep some extra mason jars and things in there too. But I've pretty much got I've been doing this, like I said, for over a year now with the open dry goods pantry here, and it's working out really well. I haven't had a lot of extra things. I have some pretty dishes that we use, obviously to store food, but I just thought that was pretty in the open pantry. And then rice and beans and rice and pastas and things, some extra pieces of random boxes and things that I had that I need to use up. My chia seeds, stuff that we grab there as well. And then I have all my mixing bowls. I use these all the time, and popcorn bowls and everything that we grab on the regular is down there. My kids can grab it if they need. I had recently grabbed this really cute picnic basket in an antique mall, and I decided it would be, I've been keeping potatoes in it here and there, but I thought this is a great basket to use for backstock, because that's one of the most common problems we have with open pantries is you end up with the extras, right? You have extra beans and sugar and things, and they have no home and they're just ugly half open containers. So that is a large enough basket that it will house all of those things and still keep this like really nice looking, but have backstock for the practical function of an open pantry. So if you have an open pantry, or if you're doing this in a larger pantry, that's probably my biggest piece of advice, is to make sure you're picking the size of container that fits what you normally have on hand. It's easy to go today and just dump all your stuff in a jar and make it look pretty, but to keep it that way, you have to have somehow to keep it functional. So for me, that's this backstock basket. Maybe it's not in your open pantry, maybe you have a closed pantry, you could keep your backstock, but to stay organized in that way is really helpful. Okay, I guess question for you down in the comments now is, what should I do down here at this bottom shelf area? I'd like to get rid of these trash cans, or at least one, and then do something else cute down there. Anyway, if you have any ideas, let me know in the comments below what you think I should do at the bottom. Maybe just a dollhouse. I mean, that would work. She could be busy while I'm cooking dinner. All right, guys, that wraps up today's video. I hope that left you inspired to do some organization in your own kitchen. Let me know in the comments below what you plan to tackle first. Be sure to subscribe to my channel. I'd love to have you here because I have plenty more spaces in this farmhouse to refresh here in January. All right, we'll see you again next time, guys. Are you the one making dinosaur noises down there?
Yeah.
Yeah? Are you helping, Mom? Are you helping me?
Yeah.
You are?